Take one. I don't even know. My head looks really flat, but it's because my braids are small. This is not the agenda for this video. I talk too much. How to sit. This is weird for me because I don't even remember the last time I did a sit down video. Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm doing my first year of college experience. This is not like advice or anything because I don't think I know how to give advice. I can just say like my experience, what I learned from it and what I would do different. This might be a long video, so tell your mommy not to call you as I'm talking. This is my first year of college experience. First, decorate your room. I have the mindset that I'm about to leave anyway. Like, I'm just going to be here for 1 year. There's no need. I don't need to waste money. Don't do that. One thing I did was I got a lot of decorations from dollar store. The butterflies, the letterboard, they were from dollar store. I couldn't salvage the butterflies obviously, but I could salvage the letterboard. I had LED lights in my room. Like, it wasn't a lot, but it was enough to make me feel cozy. It's your sanctuary, you know. Like, after you're driving yourself crazy, you just go to your room and relax and calm down, you know. So you need to decorate your room, definitely do. And some things are like investment pieces in the sense that you don't have to buy them again, like the LED lights. So yeah, I'm considering making like a what I brought to college video instead of saying everything in this one, because we have a long way to go and this video is already at 7 minutes. So I'm considering making that. If you guys want to see that, let me know. My experience was definitely different because of COVID. Like, for example, I was supposed to share a bathroom with one other person and it was just me inside. I'm hoping that like some people can at least relate to part of this for first year, because this year was very different as opposed to other my first year of college experience videos you will see because of COVID. Like, we had so many events that we're supposed to do for like residents and they couldn't take place because we couldn't see each other in person, coronavirus. But we had some virtual, we had some in person, wearing masks and social distancing, of course. Like, we tried to decorate the common room for like Christmas and the whole like floor for Halloween, so we were able to do that. But definitely, if it was not the COVID season, there'll be more people, more things to decorate. Like, it would just have been so much more fun, you know. My RA, the resident assistant, was the sweetest person on this planet. Like, I don't think anyone had a shitty RA. I don't know, I don't have that many friends, but the people that told me, I don't think anybody had a bad RA. So like, don't be scared about that. I genuinely thought the person was going to be a big bully. So that's why I'm saying don't be scared, because I was scared. I don't even know why. I don't know why. I definitely had this grownish mindset of the kind of roommate I was going to have. Like, oh my god, we're going to meet, we're going to instantly click, we'll be best friends, doing everything. She'll cry in my arms, I'll cry in her arms. We'll cook food together, do face mask. That kind of just pretend TV lifestyle type of roommate. That's the kind of roommate I was expecting. Those expectations were not met at all. My roommate was not a bad person, but she just wasn't like the overly friendly type, and we weren't like this. We didn't clash too much. She's honestly a very okay person to live with and try to respect each other's spaces and each other's requests. So all in all, like, my roommate experience, I'll definitely give an 8.5 out of 10. But definitely don't have the mindset that I had, that you guys are going to be Tia and Tamara. I mean, some people are the best. My two friends that I made, they are roommates and they are really close. Like, and I have other friends and that was the case for them. So it can definitely happen, but don't like stick your mind to it. Like, it's definitely like it's guaranteed to happen. Like, don't set your mind on it. You know what I mean? In my first week, all in all, first I moved in alone. That was the most stressful process of my life. It was so much work. I had so many bags, no one to help me. because nobody could help me, because nobody could touch my stuff. COVID, it was so stressful. It was so much work, but it's okay. It's okay because I survived. I pulled through and I'm alive today, thank God. Honestly, that week so many things happened, because one, the whole entire suite got flooded because the sink water wasn't going down. When we turned on the water in the sink, it won't go down, it will just stay there. So at a point, I don't know, the thing gave up or something, all the water was on the floor. Dirty water flooded the entire suite. Oh, it was so disgusting. It got in my room. They had to bring this ginormous fan and put it there and dry it, and that fan too was blowing dust everywhere because it was a dirty fan. It wasn't clean. It was just bad. It was, oh my God. And then I was so lonely that first week. I was so lonely. I did not have any friends. Hey guys. I don't know who guys is because it's just me here. And then I had to have so many uncomfortable conversations. I was talking to this one girl and everything was just weird. She wasn't a bad person, but you just don't click with some people. No hard feelings, but we're just not compatible people. And that was exactly what happened. It was just weird. At that time, we could still be like go to the dining hall in person to eat. So that's how I was able to like. But first week ended well because I definitely met some people I think are going to be my friends for life. You know, there's that. Honestly, the workload not the workload that is on Grownish, that they have one assignment per week, not that one. But the workload that people had told me about, the workload I was expecting, was what I was met with. It was a lot of work. It was very time consuming, but I expected it, so I knew how to prep for it. I knew how to plan ahead for it. Was I the best at managing my time? Man, I gave myself like 7 out of 10, but I mean, in the end, everything worked out. Definitely. Some courses took more of my time than others, so it was just like finding a balance. My life outside schoolwork, honestly, in first semester was brutal. It was so bad because everything was so new to me. At that time I hadn't like 100% found the balance. I was still kind of looking for it. I kind of didn't have a life outside school. I was always buried in work. My friends would be like, let's go out. Like, I have work to do. It was so bad. I tried to like look in my camera roll for videos to see, okay, what happened behind this, in my Snapchat, to see the memories, like what happened behind this, and all I could find was myself crying because I was frustrated from schoolwork. All I could find was me crying, being a 5-year-old, because I was frustrated from my schoolwork. One thing about me, how I would deal with my anger and my frustration, is to cry it out. I don't know, what do you guys do? Do you talk to people? Do you cool down, breathe in and breathe out? I only know how to cry. That's how I deal with it. For now, that's what I do. Maybe in future I find a more mature way of dealing with my feelings, but for now, we cry. There was definitely a lot of tears shed, on top of assignments, on top of I'm not going to meet this deadline, on top of I hate this grade, but we survived, we pulled through, we're alive. It's part of life. Crying is part of life. So here we are. We're good. Definitely use Rate My Prof. I use Rate My Prof for almost all the professors I had to pick because it's a reasonable thing to do. It's other students that have taken the course you're about to take. It only makes sense to get advice. And I feel like Rate My Prof is kind of genuine, but some of the reviews are just people sucking up. It's so obvious. Like, nobody is giving you a sweet or a lollipop if you suck up to this teacher. Just be honest. Let other people like benefit from the reviews. So I definitely use Rate My Prof a lot. Go to a lot of office hours. Like, I know you've heard this, I know, but just go. It helps. When you're frustrated and you finish crying, like me, go to the office hours. One thing I did was in first semester I just used to go to any ones that I could see, but after a while you would see that some TAs will explain to you more than others will. I'm not like dissing any of the TAs, I just preferred some over the other. And then even online, like all this was online, they were really, really, really helpful. I'm not even going to lie. So I can't imagine like how much better in person, if it was in person, how much better it will be. But they definitely helped a lot, a whole lot. very grateful for the TAs I had. Try to do your work in such a way that, oh, I'm going to have a question and I can only go to officers the next day. It's the TA that I would prefer to explain to me that's going to be there, you know? Does that make sense? I feel like it kind of does not. Definitely be patient with yourself. Ooh, I need to take this advice myself, or this statement. I need to apply it to my own life. But definitely be patient with yourself. Nothing good comes easy. Everything good takes time. You need to be patient with yourself. You need to give yourself time to process it. That's why I also don't recommend you start assignments last minute. Don't be doing that, babe. Have a timetable. You don't have to write it out. One of my friends would tell me what her plans were for the day. So she was kind of making a mental note by telling someone else, and then she would just go according to that. And most of the time she would like check everything off that list. So it doesn't even have to be you have to write it down in paper for you to remember. But whatever is going to work for you, definitely do. But you should definitely have a timetable. Like, that's very beneficial. You have to plan out your time. Because if you're like, oh, it's due in 2 weeks, okay, I will do it like next week, Monday. Babe, you're going to be struggling to hand in that assignment. It is not going to be done in time. I won't do that, basically. I will recommend that. Give yourself ample time before you have to hand in the assignment. If it's due in 2 weeks, please open it today. If they give you the assignment today, open it and look at it. Honestly, on the first day, that's one thing I did. Just at least open it. Look at what the assignment is about. Look at what it's giving, what they said you should do. If you're like, oh wait, I don't understand this concept, maybe I need to go to TA's office. I was trying to explain it more if I can start this assignment. Would that happen if you start the assignment 1 day before? I need officer hours before you can like fully understand the concept to start the assignment. Do you know that a mosquito just flew off of me? You definitely have time to do things outside school. You don't have to plan the time. If you're like, oh wait, I'm done my assignments, I'm done my readings, I'm done like everything, just go and have fun. This life is too short. It is too short for you to be depressed in your dorm room all the time. Please have time to do things that are fun for you. Please, you need it to maintain sanity. Take a lot of, why is this? Oh, I killed it. I'm gonna wash my hand. Where did I stop? Yeah, I took like this video has been going well. Please do not frustrate my life. Like, try to take a lot of walks because you need fresh air. Your room will get very, very choked, and it will feel like a prison very quick if you stay there 24/7. You need to go out and get some fresh air. It is good for you. Please. Yes, freshman 15 is a real thing. I definitely noticed I getting like more weight because I wasn't doing exercise. I'm not a big fan of exercise. I did not do any exercise, and I was definitely eating more than I did like 6 months before I went to college, university. So yeah, it's definitely a real thing. It happened, but it's okay. Nobody cares as long as like it's not detrimental to your health. Eat whatever you want, and please eat like not just ramen. I know it's convenient and it's cheap, but like try to eat other things aside ramen. Your body needs food. Please, I'm begging you. If you have a good relationship with food, please eat. I beg of you, please. Things other than ramen too. I'm begging. I am begging. The food at my university wasn't bad, but it was very repetitive, and at some point the smell started to get to me. Like, I was so used to the smell, so anytime I smelled it, it made me nauseous. So there was that. The food wasn't bad, it was just repetitive, but because I was used to it, so there was that. Some people told me that they got food poisoning. Some people told me that they got food poisoning, but I did not. So I guess that was good. So I'll give the food like a 7 out of 10. It definitely wasn't crap. Also, kind of budget how much you want to spend on Uber Eats. And you're going to go into university being like, oh no, I'm not going to spend any money on Uber Eats, food delivery. No, you're lying to yourself. That was me. Don't do that. Just try to like have a rough idea kind of how much you want to spend on food every week, every month. That amount is completely up to you, and definitely be honest with that budget. Don't put like an amount that just to put it there and then you go completely over. Completely, just for an amount that's reasonable to you that you can afford, but definitely put an amount. You don't have to write it down. It could be a mental notes thing. Friend, I love mine. I don't know if you want me to say their names, but one was in the day in the live video. Her name is Abby, and then the other person is sooo. I don't know if she wants to be on the internet like this, but I love both of them so much. We met in a COVID safe manner, okay? We had a lot of fun together. We did Abby's birthday together in February of this year when she turned 19. And she said that was one of the best birthdays she ever had. It was literally just 3 of us, and we ate donuts and a cake that we bought from the grocery store. Oh my god. So one time, we're so frustrated with our lives. We're like, you know what? We're going out. So we went to the mall on like Sunday, and it was about to close when we got there, and we got nothing. We got absolutely nothing. We were so upset. We're like, damn, we just wanted to go out and treat ourselves and, you know, buy ourselves stuff. We didn't even find anything we wanted. So we're going back to our dorms, and we're like, you know what? Let's go out to eat, like to dinner. So we went to get dinner in like a plaza, and then by the time we finished eating, it was dark. And as much as we wanted to treat ourselves, we are still broke queens, okay? We're going to take the bus. So we what's it called? We stepped outside and it was freezing, and I was wearing like a crop top. I put my waist chain because I was feeling myself. It was like the first day the sun had properly come out in a long time, was shining bright. We were so happy. I wore that. Abby wore like a mono strap, yes, shirt, and she put like a really thin jacket on top. So then what, a chiffon dress. So we were all just not dressed for that type of weather. It was so bad. We're like, okay, you know what, we'll just be brave and like just go like that. We'll run when it's time for the bus. Like we won't wait in the cold. We'll run when it's time for the bus, and we'll get there, right? We stepped up, we couldn't do it. It was so bad, we could not do it. So you know what we did? In that same plaza there was Walmart. We ran to Walmart and we bought like hoodies and a jacket. We left the tag on. We literally looked so ghetto because we left the tag on because we wanted to return it. It was literally so ghetto. Like, imagine how we looked walking around on the streets with the tags of our shirts on. But we ended up taking the bus. We got home warm and cozy. Like, that was definitely a good idea. Like, we have gotten frostbite before we even go back to our dorm. And then Abby and Celine ended up keeping theirs because it was honestly not bad. It was a plain hoodie and it was like $6. And then mine was like 20 something and it was not ugly. Me, I returned it to, thank God I left the tag on. It was hideous. I hated it. Don't make stupid friends that will make you go to parties and then you catch COVID. If the shoe fits, definitely wear it. Catch us up. I don't care. But don't make stupid friends like that. Like that's not the only thing they will make you do. Go to a party and catch COVID. Then they definitely have more up their sleeve. So definitely make reasonable friends.
I'm not sure I understand.
If you have a relationship of any sort with your parents, definitely call them. Like, your parents are getting old, don't give them high blood pressure or hypertension. They don't need it. Call them at least. Like, I call my parents once a week. Like, they know I call them once a week. It's fine. The relationship works. They know it's once a week. They don't bother me otherwise, unless it's something urgent. But yeah, like, there's that. We have a kind of set time that I call them. Like, I try my best to call them at least once a week unfailingly. And then if I also have extra time during the week, I'll also call them just to check on them. like aside that once a week. So definitely check on your parents or your siblings if you have any. Join clubs and be involved with school. I didn't really have an experience with that because it was all online, but I have some clubs that I'm part of that I'm hoping that when things open up, we're able to do more fun things in person. So, and these clubs have helped me a lot. I've gone to some of the events in virtual. I volunteered for one. Like, it was a lot of fun. So definitely join clubs and be involved with your school. Basically, I'm hoping we can do more things definitely in person, more events. I had a mentor that one of the science societies gave me. She was pretty cool, but looking back, I would have done it a separate way and gotten a mentor from somewhere else that I know of now. But yeah, my mentor basically, she was just there to like calm me down, give me advice and things like that. I think she did a pretty okay job, like a cool 6 out of 10. She was so helpful, not going to lie. That concludes my video. I talked way too much. It is 40 minutes now. I hope like I didn't go back and forth, like when I'm editing this video. I really hope I didn't go back and forth. This is why sit-down videos are a struggle for me to do. My thoughts don't arrange and align. I feel like this video should have been less time, but I just always have so much to say. It's okay though. It's okay. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you for 400 subscribers. Okay. I literally did makeup for you guys at 10 p.m. If you don't like this video, you see me in your dreams. I love you guys so much. Let me do that thing.